Trolling it is.
Get the lay of the land.
Okay. Then I'll ask Mel. Go ahead and roll me a d6 for me.
Okay. I think this is it. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I should definitely work on making avatars for the dragons at some point.
All right, there we go. So, as y'all take off into the air after eating a small breakfast due to the not quite big size of a food stock, but enough to hold the three of y'all over, y'all take off into the air for a morning flyby, and as y'all begin expanding and going out of y'all's at least known territory, you catch a glimpse and you see more trees have been chopped down where the orc tribe was, and you're seeing more tents in the tribe being set up, and it looks like construction's going on. It looks like seems to be slightly bigger than the last time y'all saw it. So something that y'all might want to check out sometime later. Up to y'all. But y'all continue flying around, and
They were fast.
as y'all flying around, you do notice something catches your eye. It's very, very subtle, and when you look down, you'll notice that there seems to be a caravan just walking down it, like just riding down a trail, and you see that it's being protected by several humanoid figures in like shiny, like weird skin color.
What are those things? Are those the humans? They eat them.
They said they're shiny?
Yeah, it looks like they're like they have some shiny exterior, like for a body.
Interesting. Should we take a look?
As all three get.
No dive bombing, right?
Probably not.
Well, that's a good point. How y'all? Are y'all gonna blatantly just show yourselves off, or are y'all gonna try to stealth your way closer?
I'm going to take the stealth initiative this time.
Yeah, that's. I don't
Yep.
really want to go too hard too fast. I'll get closer.
Okay. Then.
Covertly.
Oh, just noticed I don't have my little thingy.
Gasp.
Oh, Foundry, you updated. Now none of my mods work. Okay, y'all can just have to roll me a stealth check the old-fashioned way then. I know. I apologize.
Anyway,
What the fuck?
Okay, solid.
yeah.
No. All right.
Oh,
Oof.
come on!
That makes so much sense, though.
Yeah, it really does.
Have a +4 in stealth.
All right.
Oh my god, you do.
Okay, so
What?
as y'all fly closer and you're trying to just trying to do your best to get within a certain distance to like kind of see what they're doing, you do notice that the caravan suddenly seems to turn like very violently. Like they immediately just turn and they seem to go off of this dirt path and they're going into dense woods. At this distance, since y'all didn't get too close until they started doing this, it is hard to tell if they noticed you or not.
I let out a very loud sneeze and immediately flutter away.
Are we closer? Can we see it?
right. You didn't get that close until you think they spotted you, but they seem to have turned off the dirt road and gone underneath some dense trees, so they're out of sight right now.
Oh dear. Uh, Can we surround them?
Do what?
Well, rob them.
Rob them? What are we? We're not humans.
Yes.
What if they're scared? What if they're scary and mean?
Then we eat them.
I like the way you think.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we want things. It's how we get things. So, which
Right.
way?
Okay. So, what are y'all doing?
I guess we continue onward.
You drop on the front of them, of where they went.
Okay.
And we come from the side, in the back.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
It's just
Alright,
Yes,
then
yes.
I will ask all of y'all to make me a perception check to see if y'all can locate where they went. Alright. Solid. Alright.
wow. I'll play twos.
So
Nice.
y'all head down into the nearby trees and kind of go from giant tree to giant tree, just keeping eyes out. Would be Galatea who noticed the caravan first, and you see the caravan has stopped behind. It looks like they parked right behind a tree, and you see these humanoids are currently out of these, like they seem to be exiting the caravan, and you see that a lot of them are drawing what looks to be weapons and knocking arrows to bows, and currently just looking up and just scanning the forest surrounding.
Hmm.
Well, I think they've noticed us.
If it appears so.
Do you want me to do a cannonball?
Well, don't break the things you want to steal from them.
But I want to break them.
Well, that's fine.
If I break anything, I'll keep it, and you can have all the nice shiny things.
Well,
I'll
You
try
have
not to.
that.
I'll try not to break everything.
I do not object to this.
Gonna give a very dopey smile.
So what's the plan?
I think
Fucking cannonball!
I'm gonna. Mizuchi and Galatea are gonna come from this, like the opposite side of where they're kind of came from, and then Gigashill right in front. So.
Okay.
Yep.
No.
What I'm gonna do basically as flavor is I was essentially just going to wrap my really heavily plated wings around my body and just drop myself into them.
All right. Are you aiming like for anybody in particular, or are you aiming for like the caravan?
I'm aiming for as many of them as I can.
Okay. I'll say. I'll have them make a dexterity check to see if they can get out of the way or not, and we'll go against your dragon save and DC, which should be, if I remember correctly, 13. Let me just double check. It'll be, it'll be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. So 8, 10, 13. Yeah, it is 13. Okay, then let me start rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Success. Failed.
Oh.
Success.
Oh.
Success. Failed. Fail.
Fail. Barely. Wait.
Okay, and I'll ask you to. I'll say simply. You die bobbing, and though.
No, I'm literally just dropping my body onto them.
How far do you want to be up?
High enough for me to not take a shit ton of damage, but enough to cause them damage if I hit them.
I'm gonna say if I durable body. 6 a long fall.
Then again, I
even.
have heavy armor anyway, so I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I'll say. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say you're bracing yourself for the drop.
Brace
So you can set how high you want to go up. Either each like 10 feet above them would be a d6, and I'll
let's
say
go
the d6 is gonna be the damage, and you'll automatically take half. I'll say that.
Okay.
So how far you want to go?
Let's go 4d6.
4 d6. Okay. Then okay, 40 feet until you just drop. So again,
Yep.
roll me 4d6. All right. So you would only take 6 points of damage.
So that means I don't take anything.
Yes, that is actually very true. Yeah.
Delightful.
Okay. Then
And
as just a giant cannonball, you smash into these crowd of what seem to be soldiers and rocket them all out, and you uncurl your body, not even being phased by the damage, and you look around, and you're seeing many soldiers, and soldiers are drawing their blades, and you see some are with bows and arrows, and are pointing at you, and you hear them yelling out something, but they're speaking a language that you do not understand. What about
I'm going to give them a very loud roar.
Okay.
Ah,
Galatea and Mizuchi, what are y'all doing?
they heard my roar cry.
We're attacking them from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Want to get like the biggest grouping of them with my breath that I can.
Okay. That will be these. Okay.
What you eating, Sam?
Hamburger helper.
I only see the starting screen, so I'll just throw that down. But throw it in chat.
Fail.
Damn.
I'm almost choking on my food.
Don't do that. We need you.
I'm doing my best to resist.
And even if Gigas is in there, I'll choose to heal
I
them.
will
So
be- I will be fine.
they're already at full, but yeah,
Alright.
I would choose to make it healing.
It would just be. Oh, no, he got caught up in it as well.
The Rolodex.
Doesn't really matter. You can choose
I'll
to
roll
go,
one.
'cause I'm choosing to heal you. You don't really need to roll dex save.
I'm still gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I still failed.
Then, blip, blip, blip. And go ahead and. Where is the damage?
It's okay.
Confusing. Why it's not showing the damage? Okay. Either way.
So 7 healing them, and then 7.
Oh, I
cold.
wouldn't take any
That-
damage then.
Okay.
It's not damage, it's healing.
I'd be fine either way.
Galatea, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to get as many of them as I can, with my chloral venom.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
So that's 40-foot line.
Okay, you would get this one. Failed. You would get this one. Success. You would get this one. Failed. You would get this one. Failed. And you also get this one. Failed. Damn! Okay, then go ahead and roll me the damage for that. Or what does it do, actually?
Oh, that doesn't do damage. It just, while they're covered, if they fail to save, they're covered in sticky venom, they cannot regain hit points, and are vulnerable to all damage, and they have to spend an action to scrape it off.
that's awesome.
So yeah, as Gygas slams into the crowd of soldiers, like flattening a lot of them and causing a lot of them to fall outwards, and as they're getting a cone of frost breath just shoots out from behind them and covers the back of a lot of the archers, and they immediately turn around to lock eyes, and only to get a face full of what seems to be a gout of poison that covers their entire body, and it's like latching onto their armor and kind of sizzling against them. They yell out in pain, and they're trying to scrape it off as much as possible. And you see, you're hearing more words are being thrown out, and just a bunch of yelling is just going on. And y'all do hear a word that's being thrown out. It's very, like, kind of high pitch a little bit, and it seems to be coming from the caravan. But y'all do recognize the word because it is in Draconic, and you hear a single word that says, "Dragons, dragons, dragons, dragons." And you start to see the caravan starting to rock, like kind of back and forth. And when y'all look over at the caravan, you're seeing what looks to be underneath the tarp that's covering the back of the caravan. You're seeing 4 cages, and inside the cages, you're seeing about 8 kobolds has been like stuffed in each cage. Like they not even like fit to side, like the cage is fit to side. They literally just been shoved into the cage. And as soon as they see, they catch a wind of y'all, all of them are just chanting dragons, 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 dragons. And
Nice.
you see all
I found some pets.
you see all the soldiers are yelling out, just yelling at each other, and yeah, all of them quickly disperse, like they're running away. Because there's a lot that are pretty hurt already.
They said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Guys, can we keep them?
What do y'all want to do about the people who are running away?
Eat them. Eat them.
We can catch them. Why not?
Hey, smart. Smart.
Uh-huh.
Smart. What do you think? I'm asking whichever one wants to answer.
Okay.
Well, I already answered.
Ketchup?
So I guess technically.
Say the word fetch and I'll just tell me to sick him and I'll get him.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start going out then.
Mizuchi and Galdea, what are y'all gonna be doing? Are y'all fetching as well, or are y'all just gonna remain back?
He can handle himself. We'll aim back. At least I will.
You just get to watch the carnage as I just eat myself into the soldiers.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay. Gygas, go ahead and they are just running. They're not putting up any fight. Like their weapons are on the ground, and they are just like full booking it out on there. So for you, I'll just ask you to make me a survival check to see if you can hunt them down.
Yay.
And depending on what you roll, we'll determine how many you catch.
Please don't suck. gonna suck. Aww.
Okay, not too bad. So guys, you're just having fun at this point. You're seeing little gnats are running off, and you're just chasing after them, just like a dog playing fetch with a ball. You like fall down on one and begin tearing into him, and then once he stops moving, you catch sight of another one that's running off, and you fly over to him. It's not that hard.
I'm just a psychotic cat, I swear to God.
It's not that hard with your enhanced larger wings, so you're able to catch up with them no problem. And I'll say with a 10, you are able to catch about 4 of the people who are running.
I'm gonna just start eating one of them and chewing on them.
Okay. It's a very hard metallic crunch going into your teeth, but nothing that your jaws can't handle as you.
Guys, it's kind of crunchy.
Meanwhile, back at
Meanwhile,
The
back
ca-
with the singing dragons.
the caravan, Gate Mizuchi, what are y'all doing?
I'm talking to the kobolds. Well, we know what they are, I guess, yeah? Technically speaking, I know.
You know that they're speaking Draconic.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, we know that.
you know that they're seemingly speaking your language, but they look like small humanoid versions of y'all, essentially. Like, you see that a lot of them have like dark scales covering their body, but they're very small. Like, a lot of them are barely 4 feet tall. Like, a lot of them are pretty small, and you see all of them are like rocking the cages and the bars of the cage, and they're cheering at the side of y'all, and they're like, you hear one of them going, "The prayers have been answered. One of the god dragons have descended. Dragons, dragons, dragons!" And they all chant once again.
Like me
Um,
every day I play the dragons.
They seem to be worshipping us.
Finish, hi.
Can't say I mind that.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
You hear
What do
one
we do?
you hear one of them and go, "Dragon gods, please help us, set us free."
And what do we get, pray tell?
We will
What?
we will serve. We serve dragons. We serve dragon gods.
That does sound nice.
Oh, excuse me, Bailey. You just hear me crunching on stuff in the background.
This sounds like a good deal to me.
So, how do y'all break them out?
I mean, cages, right? Pretty effortlessly, I would say. Just plunk, claw.
For these cages, you would need to try to put some oomph into it. So, for you, I'll ask for a strength check to see if you can bash the cage open.
Okay.
Oh, easily. You're able to, just with one swipe, just and the cage wall
Let
just
me in.
immediately crumbles to the ground, and you see the kobolds like all come fumbling out of the cage, and they all cheer out, like, "Yeah, dragons!" And then you see that they quickly go to the other cages and begin. You see some of them are like picking the lock, some of them are just bashing against the other cages. And they're like quickly trying to free their other captives.
Mm-hmm.
And after a bit, you see that the kobolds have broke the rest of their troops out, and you see that they all come crawling out of the caravan, and they go right in front of y'all, about 5 feet away from y'all, and they all just kneel down to it, y'all. And you see one of the kobolds. Like all these kobolds are, they're small. They have like most of them have dark red scales. You see a few of them have like black colored scales, and you see one that maybe has like a very light green color scales, and they're all like kneeling before y'all. And you see one with a dark red scales, and you see he has like a tiny horn poking out in the middle of their snout. So like on the very end of it, you see it's very tiny, just barely poking,
cute.
barely poking out. And you see he looks at all y'all and goes, "Dragon gods, we serve the dragon gods. Now, thank you for freeing us." And you see that they all clap and they're all cheering and every thing.
Finally return with a soldier in your mouth, and I spit it out like, "You guys found our new pets? Oh my god, I love them. They're so cute."
They seem to just want to help. And who are we to say no?
I'm gonna immediately go up to one of them and go, "Hi, my name's Gygus."
Gygus, dragon, god, you're so big! Dragon, god. And then you see one just smacks the other one in the head and goes, "No, Gygus!" And they're like, "Oh, Gygus. And they're all chanting your name now, Gygus.
I just start really excitedly wagging my tail.
Like, hey.
It's less that and more just like me. I'm just very excited that more people know my name. Because I'm stupid. I'm not arrogant.
And you see a lot of the kobolds are. It's a pretty fairly sized group of kobolds. It's about like a total of 20 kobolds, and you're seeing 5 of them are immediately going up to you, Gygus, and you see that they begin climbing on you, and they're rubbing your scales, and you see that they're starting to pick off some like dirt and that lunge in, and you see that they seem to be grooming you, like they're cleaning you.
I mean, at first I was just kind of like, no, and then as soon as they get like that itchy scale that I couldn't get off, I'm like, yeah. Immediately docile.
As soon as the 5 kobolds are like crawling over Gygus and they're like seem to be attending him, you see Mizuchi and Galate, you see all the other kobolds turn their heads and looked at y'all, and they begin walking over to y'all.
Guys,
Absolutely
so
not.
good.
Do not touch me.
You see,
Come on.
you see, they all stop and they go like, "Oh."
I'm purring. I'm making as loud of a dragon purring noise as I can at this point. I'm in bliss. This is probably the most like content you've ever seen me.
Slump.
You hear the kobolds are talking to each other. They're not being exactly subtle or quiet about it, so you can pick up a lot of what they're saying. Them going like, "We never seen 3 dragon gods before. I know the last one I served with just by himself. He didn't last long though. Those dragon hunters really killed him." Like, "I know, the gold got left behind. It sucks." And they're like, "I'm hungry. When are we eating?" Like, you're just hearing a mixed bag of conversation as they're talking to one another.
I found my people.
Right here. Treasure left behind.
"Oh, yes." And then you see the one with the little tiny horn hits the one that said, that mentioned about the treasure left behind, and kind of scoot him forward. And you see this fairly stocky kobold with dark red scales, and you see a slash across his chest that goes from like shoulder to shoulder, and he goes up to y'all and goes, "Yes, former dragon god that I served. He got killed. Yeah, he got killed by dragon hunters. They were not nice people. And they tore apart our horde and our lair and all the other worthless people that were serving the dragon god. It was horrible.
Wow. That's really unfortunate. Where is it?
And you see he just drowns. He just keeps it going for a while, and all the other kobolds is staring at him. They don't seem to be rushing him at anything.
Okay.
And then finally you hear him go, "Oh, big rocks, mountains." Yeah, yes, mountains, and they're over. And you see he begins looking around. And he points over in the south side direction and goes, "That way!" And you see all the kobolds going, "Yes, yes, that way, that way."
Okay. You're very helpful.
All the kobolds are going, "We're helpful, we're helpful. Yes, yes, we're helpful for the dragon gods. We're always helpful for the dragon god. Dragon gods need expendable forces. Of course, that's what we are. We're expendable. Expendable. What does expendable mean? I don't know. That's what the old dragon god called us. But we're expendable." And you see that they're all just nodding at each other. Just, yes.
I think you have given me a new love for kobolds, whereas there's never been one before. Thank you for this.
I am perplexed.
You see,
That's
you see the kobolds.
Shit.
That's a big word.
You see the kobolds are going, perplex the dragon god. Yes, yes, perplex the dragon god. And you see that they begin bowing to you, like in a very
Oh no!
like forced
That's your new
bow,
name.
like they're just like kind of awkwardly like lower their heads to you. Perplex the dragon god.
Her
Yes.
name is. That's not her name. What is it? I basically got the same effects of being zooted at this point. I'm just so content.
So I'm fine with this. Well, you can serve us. I just don't know how you would be able to raid us. We live in a place I don't think your kind could access.
We will help. We will help. We will help. We serve. We serve. We serve. We serve dragon gods. Yes, yes, yes. And at this point, you see the one with the little tiny horn goes, "Oh, I know. Dragon gods want this." And you see, like, takes off to the caravan and like hops in, and you see he's like tossing up over some of the steel bars that were part of the cage and toss them aside. And you see he pops his head back open, and you hear him.
Pops his head open? Oh no.
Yeah, pops his head open.
Oh no!
And
just fucking dies.
You see, pops his head over the caravan and goes, "Hey, help!" And all the other kobolds just look and go, "Oh!" And they all take off to the caravan. And you see, it takes like 5 of them, like a good struggle to pull off a fairly large chest. And with a loud boom, comes crashing to the ground, and the chest, due to the crash, cracks open, and you see a pile of coins and shiny rocks, and just cover the ground. And you see that they point at the all the shiny rocks and the coins, and they're like, "Dragon gods like shiny things. Dragon gods like shiny things. We help!" And you see that they all clap and they point, and then they like start slow right, and like they fix the chest and they start putting all the shiny rocks into the chest so they can bring it to you.
I'm going to pick up a shiny blue rock, and I'm just gonna like hold it in my little weird like wing thumb things, and just like stare right at it. I'm not doing anything to it. I'm just staring at it with as much dexterity as you have never seen before with Gygus and his giant fucking fingers. Guys, this is cool. Oh, that's hot. Ow.
Shiny rocks, known for being hot.
I'm hot gluing something, and I just blue burned myself. Nice, look at all the shinies.
Yes, that's certainly a lot of shiny things. Galatea is just like fixated on the chest full of stuff, like she is not paying attention to anything else.
We can hear it in your voice, and I love that.
You see a lot of the kobolds are dragging that one chest over to the side, and then you see another chest is being dragged off the wagon, and with a lot of boom, the chest falls to the ground, but this time it doesn't tip over, and you notice the reason why it doesn't crack open is you see what looks to be a lock is over a latch on it, and you see the kobolds are like they try to open the chest at first, but they see it's not working, so they look at the lock and they're like, nah.
I'm going to try and bite the lock off.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check to see if you can get it. Because compared to you, it is a kind of small chest. Okay, no issues. You lean down, and with one sickening crunch, you bite off the lock. And as
I'm gonna eat the lock.
as you eat the lock, you hear the cheer of the kobold and goes, "Yeah, mighty Gygus God!" And opens up the chest, and you're seeing inside this chest looks to be a whole bunch of weird colored cloth, like weird, like very beautiful cloths and fabrics are in there, and you see that they are like tearing, like they're yanking off the cloths and the like fabric, like they're very beautifully made, and they have these intricate designs that are going that are all along them. But you see the kobolds are kind of just looking at them, and they're like, yeah, useless, and keeps on tossing them to the side and hits the ground, getting dirty. And you see that they're like rummaging through the chest, and at the very, very bottom, you see that one kobold like pops out from out of the chest and holds up what looks to be a huge diamond. It's like the size of this kobold's head, and holds it up and goes, "Yay! I serve the dragon gods correctly." And you see he tries to get out, but since this diamond is so big, it requires both of his hands. So he tries to scamper out, but he trips over the side and then drops the diamond.
I'm gonna quickly catch him with my tail before he falls.
Okay. You stretch out your tail and catch him, and he goes, oh, Gygus. And then you see he like looks at the diamond and then looks at you and goes and just waddles up to you. Eh.
Take it and then gently lick him in the face.
You give him a lick, and he just kind of waddles there a little bit and just shakes his head and goes, I did good. Yeah.
You do good. Yes.
And by this
You
point,
found my people, Sam.
by this point, a lot of the kobolds have dragged the chest, and they're like dragging it over to Mizuchi and Galatea, and they're just, like dragging the chest over. The one that's filled with like all the like shiny coins and shiny rocks, and just dragging it over to y'all.
Do it, Cease. I say with the diamond in my mouth.
Do not eat that.
I know, eat at shiny. Ain't mine. Can I have?
Yes, you can have it, but I
I
I
know.
would
I know. I know.
Don't-
It.
okay. Good. That is like the most distressed Galatea has ever been when she thought he was gonna eat it.
I don't have thumbs. Or
I
I don't
know.
have. I have.
Echoes, are you good?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Just double checking with you.
Just eating something.
No worries. Well, man. Y'all so far just have a pack of kobolds with y'all, and they're dragging around 2 chests. One filled with shiny coins and rocks, and another filled with beautiful looking fabrics, and one giant cobalt sized head diamond that was given to Gygas.
We take them back to our lair.
Oh, I don't know if that would work.
I can carry.
Right.
They can climb.
Okay.
You can climb, right?
And they all just nod and like, yeah, we climb. We climb now? We climb now. Okay. And you see all of them, like, just like little tiny ants. They all just rush over to Gygas and they begin, like, climbing onto your scales. And they just, like, latch themselves on. Like, they're holding on for dear life.
Time. I look very proud.
It's almost like you have, like, a backpack that's, like, made out of kobolds at this point compared to, like, your size.
I have a bunch of remora on me.
Remora.
They're fish that you see on
I-
the. You know what they are.
Mm.
They're fish. I
Yeah.
take back. I'm gonna. Ooh. Put the chest back in the.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, what's that thing called? The wheelie thing.
The caravan.
Yes, that thing. I carry that.
And they all just look at you.
And our friend.
They'll look at each other and
Put
like,
chests. Put chests in that. I carry that.
oh, okay,
And I carry you. I carry some of you. Not all. Some.
okay, we do that. And you see they all scamper off and they begin grabbing onto the chest and dragging it over. And you see it takes a lot of them to like a group strength just to put it back onto the cart. And
Group strength check.
you see that they all crawl into some of them crawl into the cart, and you see the one with the little tiny horn on its snout. You see he seems to be directing all of them and just shouting at all them. You hear them going like, hurry up, we can't drag the dragon gods. They'd be mad at us and they'll eat us. Yes, they'll eat us. So we have to hurry. I mean, you see he kind of claps, and you see he's also like pushing some of the kobolds onto the cart, and you see he's directing another kobold, and the guy, you go ride now, and you see the kobold like, oh, okay, and just waddles off over to you guys and latches himself onto you.
I make a very excited noise, and I'm gonna take this back to the den lair thing. Yes. Okay. I'm staring at both of you too as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Just don't drop it.
I will do my best.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get up and grab the caravan in my talons, and I'm gonna take off.
Okay. Guys, go ahead and make me a strength check. Or a strength saving throw, I should say. Because it's a lot of extra weight that you're carrying now. Okay. If it wasn't for your mighty wings being a wyvern, you wouldn't have been able to make it. But there is a bit of a drag due to the weight, and you're not fully used to it. But it will take some time, but you will be able to make it back. But
Yay!
you see the kobold with the tiny horn on its snout, and 3 other kobolds have remained back, and they're looking at you, Mizuchi, and Galatea, like, expectingly.
Fine.
And you see they all nod their heads and like, yes, we did it.
No funny business.
Yes, Dragon God. Yes, Dragon God. No funny business. No funny business.
Okay. Get on.
Yes, Dragon Goddess. And he runs over to you, and just like ants, they all begin crawling all over you, and they just lash themselves on to you.
Careful.
And as you say that, you see, you feel some of them are like clean. They seem to be grooming you. Like seem to be picking out leaves and sticks that get stuck on your scale. And it's like they're just grooming you essentially, like trying to keep you clean and everything.
Being pampered.
I don't need this. Stop.
Oh, sorry. And you see they immediately stop and they freeze what they're doing.
Nature is my domain. Those things belong. Leave them alone.
You see one of the kobolds slowly stick the stick back underneath your scale and just leave it.
That one maybe doesn't belong there.
Kobold slowly plucks that stick.
Thank you. No more.
No more. No more. No more. No more. Okay.
And I'll start heading back too. With the knuckleheads.
Galadea, I'm assuming you're heading back as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just first, because I'm assuming Gaius left like the bodies of the soldiers that he left behind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I ate some of them. You'll find a lot of them have like big chunks of them taken out. Parts of them are missing. There's like some guy's arm halfway across the meadow, and there's a lot of teeth marks in all of their armor. Like I left no one unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
I'm a fucking dog.
to pick up as many of them as I can and carry them back so we can eat them later.
Okay.
Smart.
Leftovers.
So I'll say this took most of the morning to deal with the caravans, to get to the caravans and gather everything and make the trip back to base. But you have to eventually get back there and I guess you drop the caravan and
I set it down gently.
you set it down gently. You know, the kobolds scurry out of the caravan, and like a second or two later, Mizuchi comes in with the remaining kobolds, and Galatea comes in carrying the dead corpses of the other fallen humanoids and drops them. And as soon as the bodies dropped, you see all the kobolds like look over to the bodies, and you see one takes a step forward, but the one with the tiny horn looks like snapped at them and goes, "Hey, we do not scavenge the dragon goddess food without their permission."
Have you had food yet?
No, they don't feed us.
Gonna look at the others like, I will go hunting for more stuff. Oh, we should go hunting next. More food.
Okay.
Or I can go hunting with these guys. They seem like they do good. You guys can stay back here.
See, I'll just look at Gygas and I'll look at the other two.
We feed our new friends. That's what they are, yeah, friends.
Yes.
Sure.
We feed our
I'm just
friends.
gonna kind of shove one of the corpses over to the kobolds and just say, "You have served us well. I think you deserve a reward."
You see all their eyes grow wide, and you see the one with the tiny horn steps up and bows before you. But it's like a very violent bow that's more like as he bowing his head, he bows it so fast that his lower body kind of just gives out and he just slams onto the ground and just you just hear, "Thank you," and then he just crawls over to the body and as you see all the other kobolds have not joined in. Like you see that they have they're waiting, and you see that the kobold seems to be stripping this humanoid figure. Like seems to be just taking pieces of their armor and their weaponry, and you see that he looks to be inspecting some of the weapons, and then setting them down to the side, and doesn't seem to be eating at all. You see, he seems to just be more interested in all the items that are covering their body, covering this one's body. And you see, he kind of holds up what looks to be a kind of like a small short sword, and he kind of takes a few swings with it, and he just nods his head, and he like sticks it between like a little loop by his side. Oh yeah, and by the way, most of these kobolds are naked. Like they don't have anything wearing. Like the one with the tiny little horn has like a loincloth, and that's about it.
Mm.
And then as he equips the short sword, he stands up, and then he looks back at the rest. All right, go! And you see all of them just like are like crawling over each other and pushing some to the side as they all like surround the single chorus. And you see some of them are tearing apart armor and tearing apart these metal sheets, and you see that there seem to be like trying to press them on their body, like they're trying to see if it's gonna fit them, and you see that they look at each other and going, "Does this look good?" And going, "Nah, no." And you see one of them tilts it a little bit better, and they're like, "Ah!" And you see they just seem to be tearing apart like all this this dude's equipment, leaving behind nothing but rags covering their body. And it takes like a good like 5 minutes until all the kobolds like stop squirming around the body. And you see some most of them didn't get anything. You see some of them got like metal sheets to like cover their bodies, and some are like swinging around giant swords that they're kind of just looking at. They're like, nah. And you see one is you see one has like 2 daggers, and he's just like swiping them around, and you see he kind of nods his head looking at the daggers, and you see some of them going are kind of like bummed out that they didn't get anything, but they kind of shrug
This is
their
when I
shoulder.
wish that my character was actually smart, because I had the idea that he'd be like, "Hey, we could smith stuff for you," but dragons don't know what that is, and Gygus is an idiot.
But like
I'm going to try and convey that into dumb dragon talk at some point.
as soon as you figure out how to say that, I'll let you. So that's the sight that y'all see as the kobolds are kind of just like looking at each other and just kind of expecting their new equipment.
Can't you make stuff?
And you see the one with the tiny horn just kind of looks at his palm and like draws his short sword and holds it up. Now we can. We needed tools to help, and then we need resources. And you see he begins looking around at all the trees nearby on this island, and he nods his head. Yes, we can make tools.
You serve us, we give goods.
Yeah. And you see he bounces like very happy, and like, and he turns around and looks at the other goblins and goes, "You heard him. We serve. We get goodies." And they're like, "Oh, goodies, goodies, goodies!" And they all begin clapping with each other.
You guys can have the orcs. I want the kobolds.
And it is at this point, as they're all nodding into each other, one of their stomachs growls like very loudly, and they all look at that kobold, and then you see him just like rubbing his stomach, and it's like a tiny one, like tiny compared to all the other kobolds. Like this one's small, and he's just rubbing his belly and goes, "I hungry," and then it seemed like a tsunami of growls coming from stomach as all the other kobolds' stomach ground. They're like, hungry too. And then they find.
to look at-
Then they turn their heads at the corpse that they just looted. Food. And you see, it's like their eyes kind of turn red for a moment as they all just lunge at the corpse and they begin ripping the corpse apart.
Can I keep them?
Well,
I'm just wagging my tail like a very excited dog because I have found my friends.
I guess so. I mean, the intention was to keep them regardless.
Yay!
Don't use them improperly.
Them to hunt. Get stuff. I'm not gonna stick them up my butt or anything, that'd be fucking weird.
I don't know where you pulled that from. I wasn't suggesting anything of the sort.
Out of my ass, obviously.
Okay. On the nose.
I'm gonna go grab one of the apes. And I'm gonna call to the one with the horn. Say, hey, you with the horn.
Eh? Yes.
What's your name?
You see, he kind of rolls
What
up.
is your egg name?
He kind of puffs out his chest and like draws his sword and points it up at the air. I was named a mighty name. I was named Little Horn. Ha!
Mighty little horn.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna tear off a chunk of the ape's arm and toss it to him.
He tosses it to him and he like tries to catch it, but it's too big for him and he falls backwards. And he goes,
You will come hunting with me. You and however many you need to hunt with. We get more food.
oh, food. Yes, yes, we do. And you see, he kind of gets out underneath the arm and begins patting it down. And you see, he whistles over to the other kobolds who are still in the middle of the process of like a piranha feeding frenzy. And they all pop their heads over and they look over at him. And he kind of like points at the gorilla arm. And you see a few of them have broken off the little feeding frenzy. And they come to the arm and begin tearing it apart.
I will put the rest of the gorilla in front of them. Gather your army. We hunt soon.
See their eyes grow wide and going, yes, Dragon God. Yes, Dragon God. We go to war soon. We go to war. I don't have a weapon. We go to war. You see that they all lunge at the gorilla and they begin tearing it apart.
I'm just gonna sit back on my haunches and smirk, look over at the girls, and just with the proudest look on my face, like, I did good. Did I do good?
Surprisingly, yes.
I can't disagree. I would say it's adequate.
It's a big fancy word coming from you. I'm happy. Maybe
Welcome.
one day I'll put points in intelligence, but who knows?
We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, with all that being said, this took up most of the morning and most of the afternoon. So I'll say about this point, it's about 1 or so to give you all an idea of what time it is. So y'all can still go out and do something if y'all want.
I'm gonna gather the army and go hunting, probably around, like, later in the day while things are resting. That's the best time to kill stuff. Unless the ladies have anything else to say they want to do.
I agree with the hunting.
Yay.
Okay. So y'all just gonna rest at the base until y'all want to go hunting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And as y'all rest back at home, and you begin watching all the kobolds go about their business. You see some of them have already began like taking strips off of trees. You see some of them are collecting rocks, some are collecting sticks, and some are collecting fibers from like bushes. And you see that they're quickly making tools for themselves, like very, very efficiently actually. And you see that in a matter of like maybe an hour or so, you see most of them have now like very primitive like stone clubs. Some have like a very primitive stone pickaxe and a stone axe, like very, very like primitive. And you see that they're looking it over, and a lot of them are nodding. And you see the kobolds are running around, and some go over to Gygas, and a lot of them are beginning to like clean Gygas' scales. And you see a lot the other are they make an attempt to go to Mizuchi, but then you see the little horn steps in front and like swipes his hand to the left, and he just kind of discourages the other kobolds from touching Mizuchi. But then you see Galatea, you notice that all of them kind of turn towards you, and they slowly start creeping towards you.
I'll just sort of like nod my head.
And you see all of them just like, and they just run over to you, and they begin grooming you, like they're like stroking your scales, and they're using like kind of sharpened rocks to like comb through your scales, and they're like picking dirt from you, like they're just grooming you as much as possible, just to make sure you are clean in their eyes.
Being pampered.
You see Little Horn just nods his head. Go. You can hear him just goes, "Yes, we did good. We did good. I did good." And you see he just lets out a long sigh and just, "Family's safe. Family's safe." And then you see he just falls backwards, and you see he begins snoring.
After a little bit, I'm going to gently scoop him up close to, like, scoop him into my wing and just carry, hold him up next to, cradle him next to me, because I'm gonna take a nap too.
Alright. As time progresses and the kobolds continue going about their business, y'all just about to get ready to go out hunting when you do hear a couple of the kobolds go, "We need to bathe. Yes, we stink. We stink. You stink. I stink. I stink the best." And then they look over and they point over at this weird green bubbly liquid on the edges of the island and goes, "Ooh, we can bathe." And you see they begin.
Acid! No!
No, well,
No.
maybe one can. One can bathe.
Oh.
Not you. Okay, fine. Don't go in the acid. It's dangerous.
"Oh, acid." And you see they all begin looking around. And they look at one side of the island and go like, "Oh, acid, acid. Acid,
Finally,
acid all
we should
around."
find water. There should be water on the island. What have people been drinking?
From y'all sight, y'all did see that there was a river that cuts by not too far to the east. But y'all did see like a few small, like very small, puddles of water here and there that seem to be coming from underneath. But I mean, this acid water doesn't seem to bother any of y'all. Just a light numbness, but nothing too dangerous actually. So
I'll be right back.
y'all were able to consume it perfectly safe.
It is.
Well, you are welcome to try it. It's just if you die, it's don't blame us. I'll get hurt even.
You see all the kobolds like look at each other, And then they look at Little Horn, and Little Horn nods his head and goes, "I go try." And you see he waddles over to the edge and looks over at the acid and just kind of sniffs it and like begins slowly extending his hand and dips his finger into the acid before pulling it out. And you see he does not have a finger anymore. And he goes, yeah, acid very bad. Also, ow. And immediately you see one kobold like dashes over to Little Horn, takes his hand and begins covering the wound with like a ball of leaf that they pluck from the nearby vegetation and begin wrapping it up. And you hear goes, "Little Horn hurt. Little Horn bad. Stupid." And like hits his head, and Little Horn go, "Ow."
Okay. Well, you saw it. Don't.
Just don't. And you see all
That's a good idea.
you see all the kobolds just shake. You see Little Horn just shakes his head, going, "Water bad. Water very bad. No going in." And looks at the other kobolds. They all nod their head. Right. See, they all head over and finish getting ready to head out with y'all. If that's still what all y'all want.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Okay. Then, as all three come together for get ready for a hunt, I will ask Echoes, go ahead and roll me a d6 for me.
All right.
Let's see what y'all are hunting.
I have returned. Hello.
Welcome.
Sorry if you heard me chanting after my cats.
Very good. Damn, lots of sixes on the d6.
Dangerous.
Okay. So, as y'all begin getting ready, you're seeing a lot of the kobolds aren't coming with. You see some of them are staying back on the island due to Little Horn's orders. And you see he mainly grabs about 10 kobolds. These are the kobolds that mostly have weapons that they manage to get. And you see that he nods his head and points onto Gygus, and you see that they all get on Gygus, and y'all take off into the air and begin heading out. And you see, it doesn't take you long to catch some movement. And as y'all focus in on the movement, you then see what seems to be an elk, like a big elk, just running through on the forest. And you look down and you see the elk comes to like a big clearing and begins munching on some grass. What do y'all do?
I want to lower down like gently, so I can let the kobolds have a go. I want to see what they can do. Now I say, be quick but be quiet. That's a very easy spook.
Okay. You see the kobolds all get off of you, and they nod their heads, and at a good distance they begin heading out. Let's see.
Oh my god.
You see all of them are just carefully going in, and then one trips, and it's the one that's wearing the sheets of metal, and so it makes
The
a
fucking
loud
kitchen
"Koosh,
is
koosh, koosh,
leaking
koosh."
all over the place.
And you see the elk head shoots up and looks over and immediately dashes away. And you see all the kobolds yell. You hear Little Horn go, "No, get him!" And you see all the kobolds are just chasing after the elk.
I'm gonna follow after so I can try and kite it around.
Mizuchi and Galatea, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna try to do the same thing, or like cut it off if it's running somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go in the air and watch just in case.
Okay.
See where I'm needed.
So as the elk is running away, being chased by the kobolds, and Gygus and Galatea are trying to cut it off, you then it would be Mizuchi. You see this. You see another movement getting rapidly closer to the elk, and all at once you see the elk suddenly has stopped, and it seemed like it was running like full speed, but then suddenly stopped. And when you look closer, oh, what's up?
No, go ahead. That's it. I was just saying, oh.
When you look closer, you see that the elk seems to be stuck in this white thread-like substance.
Oh God, no.
Mm.
And you see the elk is struggling to get out. And due to the run, the kobolds are about, I would say, still they're a good distance away since the chase was pretty long. But Gygus and Galatea, y'all will be able to get get to it in just a moment.
How long is just a moment?
I'll say about 10 seconds.
Valid.
Well, I don't want to waste time. I'll swoop down there towards it.
Okay. As you swoop down towards it, as soon as y'all get get into the sight of the elk, and Mizuchi, as you're keeping an eye going down, you see these like fairly giant spiders, like fairly big spiders. Like a lot of them, they're not as big as Gygus, but they're like as big as y'all. As they begin webbing up the elk that's now paralyzed due to venom, and they begin dragging the carcass. But as soon as y'all show up, they immediately scatter and begin running away.
I'm gonna send a breath after them.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Go. Oh. My help.
I believe with your breath weapon, I believe I didn't fix that. Yeah, it's supposed to be a dexterity saving throw, not an attack roll on your part. But either way, with that, I'll give.
Oh, I did an attack roll. I didn't do a damage roll.
Yeah.
I'll do that. That works.
Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
That one makes it.
2 fails and 2 success. So as you shoot out the line of force energy that shoots out from you, you manage to catch 2 of them, and 2 of them immediately obliterate. The other 2 are very badly hurt, but you see that they're still crawling away. Mizuchi, you are able to catch sight that they seem to have gone into.
I love this fucking thing so much. So those things are definitely obliterated.
Oh yeah, no, they're dead. But Mizuchi, you are able to see that the 2 remaining surviving spiders have crawled into what looks to be a nearby cave.
Hmm. Well, like big cave or
It's a fairly big cave.
they might have more and things. We could ransack them. Their cave.
More food, the better. We have lots of hungry mouths to feed.
I guess we do. I suppose we should go in then. Lead the way.
I'm charging in head first.
Carefully.
I'm tiptoeing in head first.
So,
No, I'm not. I'm done fucking around. I'm in hunting mode, so I'm actually like doing things seriously.
okay. So, all of y'all head over to the cave entrance, and getting close to the cave, you do see that the inside the cave seems to be covered in at the entrance in a thin layer of web that seems to go all the way inside. Do y'all continue?
I wish I could play with my character at like Goku. He's stupid everywhere else, but when it comes to his special subject, he's somehow a fucking genius about it.
It just makes sense.
I think we just keep going.
We keep going.
Okay. Then, as y'all entered, are y'all being careful or are y'all just walking in?
I'm being very careful.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I would like all y'all to roll me a stealth check for me, please. Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oof.
Y'all crawl into the cave, and you guy gets in energy. Y'all do accidentally kick some rocks over a little bit, and they kind of make they go down this like incline, so making a little bit more noise. But y'all think it's not too noticeable.
Well, I hope it isn't.
But to give y'all a visual for this encounter, this is what y'all see.
Oh.
So far, y'all just into the cave, and it seems to be a narrow entrance that seems to curve right. I'll let y'all advance or rearrange yourselves. It's dark, so there's no source of light. So y'all relying on y'all's dark vision.
Oh, like regular D&D. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
For most. Some don't have it.
Oh, fuck. Hot.
So, y'all continue.
Myself again.
I'm trying.
Are y'all not able to move them?
I'm there. No. There it goes.
Okay. As y'all
Fucking burned my finger. It hurts so much.
As y'all move forward into the main cavern, y'all do see on one end that there is a huge, thick layer of spiderwebs that are covering the floor, the wall, and even the ceilings. And you do see a couple of corpses that are in the very far back that seems to be
Hanging from
in
the ceiling.
very different states of decay. Some seem fresher than others, but a lot of them are webbed up. And you don't see any sign of spiders so far. So, what do y'all do?
Do you want to
Maybe-
set their things ablaze?
I mean, kind of. But I cannot do that right now. And also, where are they? I think I'll move a little bit further forward.
Okay.
Okay, here maybe?
Okay.
Trying to see if I can see anything different.
You're just trying to see if you can notice them?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
Or anything out of the ordinary in general.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. It's tough to say.
Damn.
There's a lot of webbing around, so it's tough to point out anything out of the ordinary.
I used my sense of smell.
Roll me a perception check.
I'll keep closing my fucking sheet. Perception. Not performance.
Alright. Sniffing around, your scent catches the scent of rot and decay coming from the bodies, and you're also picking up another scent. It's a very weird and new scent that seems to fill your nose, and can't help but notice that it's coming from above you. And as you look above you, you see for a brief moment what looks to be an outline of one of those spiders you saw before. You see that both of them fall, and one lands right here. Another lands right here. And then two more drop. And with that, we will go ahead and begin combat.
Oh no!
Ooh, combat carousel. Are you not working as well?
Oh no.
Very
Oh.
rude. Okay.
How do you roll for it? How do you do the initiative roll? I forgot already.
On the top right, next to the speech bubble, you should see the two sword crossing. Click on that. That's where the initiatives are.
Derp. Oh, you mean the thing that we haven't in a hot minute?
Yeah, due to combat carousel.
That. Find it.
No, go ahead, just roll.
Oh.
Roll for y'all's initiative by clicking the dice. Nice. Mel, you good?
I do not see it.
You don't?
No.
On the left-hand corner of your screen, there should be the two swords crossed.
Yeah, I have that up, but I don't see a little dice.
It's above where you see a bunch of blue boxes right next to a briefcase. At the bottom left screen of the
Hold
screen.
on, I have to make this huge really quick. Oh, my eyes are really bad.
Well, you
I feel that.
you said you can't see a dice icon?
Yeah, like I can't see the little initiative thing.
Are you seeing
Oh.
like the? Oh,
I
okay.
found it.
There we go.
It was
Yay.
too small.
Weird. Okay, now for the giant wolf spiders. Okay.
Getting Legends of Evantris fucking flashbacks when they fought fucking Misha.
Okay. Then all the spiders have dropped down. I guess, and you're able to spot them. They don't catch you by surprise. And
I
so
just smirk. I just grin up at them.
we will go ahead and begin combat with Gygus. It is your turn. What are you doing?
I am pouncing on the fucker right in front of me. So actually, I'm gonna go pounce. I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay. Then
So I'm going to. Come on. How do we do the thing? Dude. God, how do I do the things?
Mizuchi, you're up next. So be ready.
Oh, it's
Yep.
not working. Oh, I have to target thing. That explains a bit.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
There we go. Attack. Damn it.
That would sadly miss as you lunge forward to try to take a bite out on the spider. And the spider manages to dodge out the way and just stare back at you. You see a bit of drool coming off of its mandibles.
Drooling back. I think that's all I can do right now.
Level
Do I
1.
only get one attack?
Yep, we're level 1s right now.
So that's my turn. I'm sticking where I am.
Okay. Mizuchi, it'll be your turn.
Okay, I'm going to just give a good old bite to one of the front lefts at me. A big old yum yum.
Big old nom nom.
How did I just click on his sheet? What the hell? Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Here we go.
Who are you trying to hit?
The one right in front of me to my left.
Oh, okay.
So.
Sadly, that would miss as you try to take a bite as the Spider-Man just sides step you.
Rip.
Anything else, or is that at the end of your turn?
Yeah, it was.
Then it's gonna be this the wolf spider that you attack. He's gonna try to take a bite at you.
Ow.
I'm assuming that miss.
Yep.
Try to take a bite at you, but you manage to dodge out the way. Next, it'll be this one's turn to the other side of you, Mizuchi. And it's gonna boop, try to take a bite at you. I believe that misses as well.
Miss again.
You manage to dodge away out of both spiders. Next, it's gonna be this one's turn. The one that you bought, Gygus, or at least attempted to. Boop, boop, boop.
I don't recall buying anything.
Like I said, trying to.
No, you said bought instead of bit.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
But
just being a little shit. Don't mind me. If I get hit, I deserve it. I did not get hit.
you did not get hit, but don't worry, you will. That'll be your turn. Galatea, it'll be your turn.
Alright, well. I'm just gonna bite this guy.
Okay.
Oh, did it? There we go.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
So their AC is at least 10.
Okay.
And it's less than 17.
You bite down against the spider, and the spider lets out a shrieking pain. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It'll be this the spider that you bit, Galatea, who's gonna in turn bite you back. Boop boop. Oh, definitely misses. You dodge out of the way perfectly fine. Okay. Now, Gygus. When you have your character sheet open, you see where it says force breath weapon? Like on your character sheet?
Yeah, so I have to roll a little dice so it resets.
Yes. See if you get it. Nope, not this turn. Okay, so
It's a 1. It's a roll of 1, right?
it's like a above a 5. So you have to
Okay,
roll a 6, basically.
5 or a 6.
Yeah.
I burned my fucking finger again.
Okay, Gygus, what are you doing?
Me? I go chomp chomp.
Chomping. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Chomp.
Holy shit.
Wow.
He's a big boy.
What? That's a lot
You
of damage.
rolled
Holy
max
shit.
on the d10s. You rolled 2 10s.
Holy shit!
You just reach down at one crunchy bite. You fold this spider in half and just. It's a
Nom
bit.
nom nom.
It's kind of a bit of a sour taste, but not bad.
Guys, these things taste funny.
Yeah, this one is just gone.
Just fucking erase. Jesus.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Fucking bodied.
Mizuchi, it'll be your turn.
What if my breath have recharged in the interim till now?
Yes.
Okay.
We took a long rest. We usually count that as a reset.
No, it was after that. I used it when we attacked the caravan, but it's been
Yeah, that is true.
a while.
A while.
I
And
wouldn't. I'd say it would.
so yeah, I'll say yeah, you are back.
Okay.
Is back to
Okay,
charge.
in that case, then I will move. Hello. I don't even... Oh, I see now. All right. I want to see the template. I think I can hit them both from here.
Which one are you aiming for?
I'm trying to use the breath here, but there we go. How did I rotate things again? it-
Mouse wheel.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I went to my breath and hit these two. Just gotta do their save and throw.
Yeah, I guess. Just so
Yes.
I'm clear. Which one were you hitting? You were hitting the one that you hit the first time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, it goes this one,
Oh,
and that's over
so
here.
this one
that
is-
one's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Well, then I will
Yeah.
do it from the opposite side.
I'll let you do it opposite side since there was a bit of miscommunication.
I can't move the template now, but it will just be straight across.
Yeah.
I probably get swung out on one though.
No, you moved. Technically, you moved from right here. So yeah, you would get an opportunity attack from this one.
One right, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Okay, and you take 6 points of piercing damage, and make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oof. Oof.
You take. Alright. Nine points of poison damage.
Oof. Oof.
So this one, they still gotta make some dexterity saves. So dexterity save for that one, just makes it. Dexterity save for this one, fails. And what would be the damage on them?
It.
Boop. Solid damage. Oops, you were meant to only take half that. My bad. Okay. Then you swing to the side and shoot out your breath weapon, covering the giant spiders who all let out a screech in pain. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Next, it would have been that giant spider's turn, but he's dead. So instead, it's going to be this giant spider's turn, who is immediately going to scamper over to you, Mizuchi. He's going to try to take a bite at you.
Oh no. Okay.
but misses. Can't pierce that dragon scale. Next is gonna be this one that's next to you. And it's gonna try to take a bite out of you. Fails again though. Next, we go to Galatea. It'll be your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna bite this guy again.
Chompy chompy.
Oh.
Does not hit. As you try to take a bite out of him, you see the spider squaring off with you and just dodge out of the way.
Well.
Up there.
Oh, just
Dead.
notice. Don't have any music on there.
That was quiet.
So next, it's gonna be just Giant Spider's turn, who's gonna look at you, Galatea, and is gonna try to take a bite at you. Boop, boop, boop. Does 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay, you take 4 points of piercing damage and make me a Constitution saving throw. You succeed, so you only take. Boop, boop, boop. Six points of poison damage against you.
Oof.
Okay. Then we're at the top of the round. And Gygas, as you're getting ready to go square off against the other giant spiders to help you out, you then hear some more noises. But these are louder noises as some rocks begin crumbling down. You can't help but look up. And above you, you see what seems to be a giant outline of a spider that looks down at you and falls down next to you. That lands right next to you. And you see a giant spider has revealed himself, matching your size. And you see the spider lets out a shriek at you and is getting ready to square off with you. So he does join in combat. Let's see where he's at. Okay. But Gygas, it is still your turn. What do you do?
Bite. Damn it.
Misses.
Miss.
Try to take a bite out this giant spider, but the giant spider dodges out of the way.
Breath weapon has recharged.
It does it. It has recharged. Okay. Would that be it for you?
I only do the one thing. But I found my new target.
Yes.
It's basically like when fucking Thor sees the Hulk. He's like, yes!
Alright. At the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Mizuchi?
I lay myself face down.
Very well. Mizuchi, it'll be your turn. You just saw a
Alright.
giant spider has come down from the ceiling and squaring off against Gygas.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try and. I will attack whichever of these two spiders looks the worst for wear. They're next to me. The small ones, smaller ones.
It'll be that one.
Okay, I will attack that one.
Okay. Roll for the attack. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Ooh. Ooh.
Damn. All right. Yeah, that one just gets ripped apart as you dive into its carapace and just tear it apart.
Okay, and then I'll move within this one's range around to the other side of it.
Okay.
Going upwards.
Yeah, I got you. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next, it'll be the giant spider's turn, who just showed up. And it's gonna look at you, Gygus. And it's gonna take a little bite at you, or at least attempt to. Fails. Try to take a bite into your thick dragon scale, but you manage to shrug it off.
I just grin at it.
Next will be this giant spider's turn, who is gonna look at you, Mizuchi, and is gonna try to take a bite at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
21 does
Ow.
not hit. And you take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Alright.
Yep.
You take
I'm probably down here, I think.
7 points of poison damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit. Where's your health?
0 now.
Oh god.
As the spider chomps down into you, you feel its poison courses through you as just the darkness covers your vision, and you fall to the ground unconscious right now. That'll be the end of that spider's turn. Galatea, it will be your turn now.
God, I keep forgetting I'm not a cleric right now. Okay. I'm just gonna bite this guy again.
Alright, roll
Just
the
keep
attack.
biting him.
That does hit.
Okay. Like, fuck. Oh.
He,
Very small bite.
he is barely standing though.
God damn it. Okay. That's all.
Okay. Next will be that giant spider that you took a bite out of, so he's gonna try to bite back. I believe.
Yep, that just hits.
Okay. You take 3 points of piercing damage and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
And you take 8 more points of poison damage.
Oh god,
I
math.
feel like
Okay.
you guys are. I feel like you two are going to fucking die.
I am still up. Barely,
Yeah,
but
that is still up. Alright, that'll be the end of their turn. Gygus, it'll be your turn.
Attack with spider.
You lunge at the spider. That definitely hits, yeah. Roll for the crit.
Noises. Critical hit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Gygus, how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna start tearing into this motherfucker. Limbs getting gripped everywhere. I'm just devouring. I'm just obliterating it.
You mean lunge at the
Fucking
giant.
one shot it. Yes.
You one-shotted it. I can't throw anything too hard at y'all. Oh, not that hard. And yeah, you just lunge at it and begin tearing it apart. Your teeth, like your fangs, are imbued with force, magical energy as you rip it apart until the giant spider stops moving, dead.
As a not canonical bonus action, I'm going to roar out and see if I can get the kobold's attention. So I'm gonna roar as loud as I can.
Okay, I'll say, make me a performance check.
Oh boy. I have a charisma of 10. Let's go.
Okay.
16.
Okay, duly noted. Will that be the end of your turn?
I'm going to now move. Could I, like, have a flavor like I'm standing over Mizuchi? Like, in her square, technically, like, I'm standing over her protectively now?
I'll say you have to move right there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you move over there.
Mhm.
Mizuchi, go ahead and roll me death saving throws. In this case, go ahead and just roll me a d20.
Oh, 90-29.
Okay, that is one success.
Am I rolling more than one or just?
Just one for right now.
Okay.
So that'll be it. Next, we go to this giant wolf spider's turn, who's gonna look at you, Gygas, and is gonna try to take a bite at you.
I'm numb.
Fails.
Nope.
Can't bite your hide. Galatea, it is your turn. As you're squaring off against this giant wolf spider.
Just biting it again. I'm so angry at this point. She's just like so mad that she can't kill this thing.
Okay, that does it.
Okay, please.
You know, not give this one to you. How do you want to do this as you tear apart this spider that you've been squaring off against?
I just want to like, you know how they have like the two segmented bodies? I just want to rip it completely in half.
All right, then yeah. You bite down into it and you like coil around its body and just stretching out your own body, you manage to rip it in half, killing it.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's it.
Gygas, we're back to your turn.
Nom on this spider.
Roll for the attack. That does definitely hit.
Nom.
Jesus Christ.
That one's dead.
I'm basically gonna grab that thing's head in my jaws and just crunch down on it.
Alright. You bite down into its body and crunch down as the body goes limp. And combat comes to a close, since you do not see any more casualties. Or enemies, I should say.
Yeah, we have one casualty.
I have one casualty.
Roll another death save.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and roll me, Mizuchi, another death saving throw.
20.
That's
20.
That's another 20. So yeah, you do actually bounce back, like automatically to 1 HP. So you are alive
Oh my goodness.
as you regain consciousness, and you see Gygas just hovering over you.
I'm going to gently pick you up in my jaws and start carrying you out of the thing. Very gently. You're hurt.
I'm fine.
Shh. Since I have you in my mouth, you're like, I'm like,
By this point, the kobolds have come inside, and they're racing over to y'all, and they see
I set her down in front of them.
They see Mizuchi and they're like, Dragon got hurt! Dragon got hurt! No! And you see that they rush to you, and you see one of them stop. You see Little Horn stops them and points at the dragon, and looks at you, Mizuchi, and just waiting.
Go ahead.
And you see waves for them to continue. So you see the 5 kobolds immediately start tending to your wounds, like trying to patch you up as best as they can, but it's not much. All they can really do is just cover the bleeding with a bunch of leaves and herbs and everything. And some of it stings a little bit, and you can't help but let out a little growl. But you see that they're doing the best they can, patching you up.
Kobold, good.
It could be better.
Right.
Alright. But yeah,
I realize I make him, I guess, talk like a fucking barbarian, but he's not that stupid. Hi, B.
but
Oh, excuse you, I have a -1 modifier, not a -2. I'm playing a really dumb dragon.
Alright, so what do y'all do now? As y'all have cleared out the cave of spiders,
I'm
supposedly.
gonna start dragging the corpses out towards the entrance.
Look around, too. I am going to sit.
Okay.
Yay!
As you sit down, take a look around, not getting a more clear view of what's around. You're taking a more focused time to investigate, since you don't see any spiders around. You do see corpses of what looks to be humanoid figures on the far wall, but you see that they seem to be buried in a bunch of webbing. And you see some kobolds have come up to the webbing, and they begin looking it over. And you see the one that has two knives begins like hacking into it to try to tear it apart. And you can't. You do take notice that one of the kobolds' hands gets stuck as they're trying to rip it apart, and they're like struggling to get it get out of the web.
They're so stupid. I love them.
Oh boy.
And you see Little Horn goes over to him and cuts him out, and just you see him just begin yelling at this kobold and just flicking him on the head before like motioning him to continue. And they keep cutting the web.
They're trying their best.
I love them. Thank you, Sam, for giving me a reason to like kobolds.
Nah. Oh,
They're great.
but,
I genuinely hated them because one of my friends is obsessed and will not stop talking about them.
but what are y'all guys doing for right now? As you see the kobolds are tearing apart the webs.
I'm carrying the corpses to the entrance so those two can do what they want.
Yeah, I'm getting
I'm just
the fuck out of this cave. It is gross in here, so I'm leaving.
yeah. I get tell the kobolds to bring out.
Very
Bring
fair.
out your dead.
Very fair.
And
Okay, so
then I leave.
y'all want to go about for a little bit before heading out with the corpses of spiders that you managed to clear out. And I'll say with all the spiders that you managed to kill and drag their bodies out, I'll say you do get about a good amount of food. At least enough food
Yay.
to last for a few days, including you and the kobolds.
Yay!
Especially with the giant spider.
I can't believe I burned my finger. It hurts.
So y'all head out the cave and with your goods, and soon enough the kobolds have come out of the cave, and you see that they're dragging some corpses, the corpses that were well webbed up, and you see some of them are like carrying them. Some seems to have like hacked them up, like split them into like smaller pieces and being hoisting them on their backs before climbing up on Gygus. And
I love them.
with that, y'all head back to your nest to get just head back to your nest, and on your way there you're getting a good view of every thing. And you also where did it go? There it is. Again, now a better view of your territory as the sun finally begins to set on this day. And y'all look over y'all's territory. You see the orc tribe to the north of y'all, and you see that it's slowly beginning to expand as trees are still being cut down. Y'all return back to y'all's home directly in the middle. And as y'all return home and begin resting up, you see that the kobolds have taken the loot that was in the chest and begin have to divide them out and set them aside. I'll give y'all exact numbers next time we play this. But does separate them to the side and kind of put them more towards the cave that's there. And as y'all all began settling in for the night, and the kobolds began like hacking up the meat of the corpses and began stripping armor and weapons from the humanoid corpses that were in the spider cave. The sun sets, and we will go ahead and close up this session for the night.
Aw.
We did it.
Yay.
We survived.
Fucking barely.
I don't know
Barely.
what y'all were worried about.
Yeah.
It's
I
mainly
say as I didn't get hurt whatsoever.
it's mainly Gygas. I gotta start throwing harder monsters at y'all just to
Other than
match
if
over
I take
10.
10 or less, yeah, if I make 10 or less damage, I don't take damage.
That's insane.
But
I
like,
love it.
I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to balance out the combat with all of y'all, and with Gygas, I can't exactly throw in like 5 or 6 enemies to square off of him, because if they don't do more than 10 damage, they don't hurt him. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't expect.
Don't worry, you'll down. I bet you'll down me at least several times.
Well, I'm gonna have to start chucking
You
more
have to
harder,
try.
harder enemies at
Remember,
y'all.
we're still babies.
And hopefully not get one shotted by your critical hit.
That was insane.
I was not. I've
39.
never. I don't think I've ever hit that hard in a regular character I've made.
Oh, you're a dragon.
Yeah,
I
I
have.
know, and
With-
even my fucking level 20 gunslinger never hit that hard.